today will be our last class together. We're going to do with these topics today. Okay, can you see my screen, all of you? We're going to do probability, basically probability. We're going to do probability, and then we'll go to statistics. You see, we do probability, and then to statistics. We're going to do. Let me highlight it. Okay, we're going to do sampling and bias, mean, median, mode, range and frequency tables, and then box plots, histograms, time series, scatter graphs, and all that. And then we'll also go to 3D shapes, and then constructions also. Maybe we look into it. So you remember last class we did angles, polygons, circle geometry, congruent shapes, transformations, area, and perimeter. So today we're done with that. So we'll be doing probability and statistics today. Okay. Yeah. Let's start. Today, now, first of all, let's start with 3D shapes. Okay. We'll start with cubes and cuboids. Okay. Cube, the surface area of cube is 6L square. Okay. In a cube, you have all the sides are equal. So surface area of cube is 6L square, and volume is L cube, L times L. Whereas surface area of cuboid is 2LW plus 2 times length width plus 2 times width height plus 2 times length height. So that's the surface area, and volume is length times width times height. And in cube or cuboid, you have 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. Remember that, okay? 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. And the net of the cube, okay? This is how the net of the cube is, and the net of the cuboid is this, okay? Now, if you have any prism, okay? For any prism, volume of any prism, you take the volume would be area of base times length, okay? So remember that volume of any prism is area of base times length. Surface area of any prism is combined area of all the faces. Okay? Each face, you will find the area of each face and combine them, okay? So that's, now let's look at the 3D shapes and their nets. For example, cone, this is the net of the cone, okay? This is the net of the cone. Cylinder, we have a rectangle and 2 circles on the top, okay? And tetrahedron, triangular base pyramid, okay? So tetrahedron net is this, okay? This is the net of the, for the tetrahedron, okay? And triangular prism, this is the net for the triangular prism. See that? Can you see all of you? Can you see it? Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hexagonal pyramid, this is its net, okay? This is the net of the hexagonal pyramid. Okay, if you see that, okay? Next, hexagonal prism, this is the net of the hexagonal prism, okay? And tetrahedron, triangular base pyramid, okay? This is the net, and triangular prism, hexagonal pyramid, hexagonal prism. These I just gave here so that maybe when you're revising, you can have a look at these, okay? So that this will be helpful to you. Next. Now, this is very important, okay? 3x3 slicing on painting, okay? Is really important. So you have a big cube made of 1 centimeter cubes, okay? And you are slicing it. If you are or if you're painting it, basically painting, okay? If you're painting with a color, how many cubes have 3 faces painted? How many cubes have 2 faces painted? How many cubes have 1 face painted, okay? And how many cubes have 0 face painted? Now, for that, what you get, I have some formulas, okay, to find how many faces. For example, you have a 4x4 cube, okay? Just give me a moment. Let me stop this share and let me share it back. Just give me a moment. Let me put this here. You have this cube, okay? Now this is a 4x4 cube, okay? This is the moment I elongate it, we have a cube, okay? Okay, let's assume this is a cube, okay? 4x4 cube. Now, see, if I paint it, for example, if I'm painting it, okay? If I'm painting it with say pink color, okay? I'm painting it outside with the pink color like this on all sides. Outside, I'm painting it, okay? I'm painting it with pink color. Now, question is, how many cubes will have 1 face painted, okay? I'm painting it around outside, I'm painting it around outside. You're painting it the other sides which you are not seeing, also other faces also. So now, how many cubes? The question is, how many cubes will have one face painted? How many cubes have one face painted? That's one question. Painted. The next question is, how many cubes will have two face painted? The next is, sorry, painted. Okay. And the next is three face painted. And the last one is zero face painted. No, nothing painted at all. So this cube is painted. Okay. Everywhere it is painted. So how many cubes? See, for example, first of all, number of cubes. Okay, number of small cubes is how many small cubes are here? Daniel, how many small cubes are here?
64.
Yes, it is 4 times 4 times 4, right? Number of cubes is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 times 4, that is 64, right? Good. Next, how many cubes have one face painted? Okay, see, there are cubes that are only one face painted. Look here. Now, this cubes. Okay, let me show you with another color. These cubes. Okay, this cube, this cube, this cube, and this cube will have only one face painted. You see, right? Similarly here also, right? On each face you have. See, in a cube, I said in a cube you have 6 faces, right? If you see that you have 6 faces on each cube. So on each cube you have 4. So one face painted is 6 times 4 is 24, right? So you have 24 cubes that are one face painted. Now 2 faces painted. You see this cube. Now look at this cube. Let me change the color. Okay. Now this face, this cube, you see, it is painted on 2 faces. You see, it is painted on 2 faces. 2 faces. 2 faces. This one also 2 face. 2 face. 2 face. 2 face. 2 faces. 2 faces. 2 faces. 2 faces. 2 2. So 2 2 2 2. So now each you see each edge. Okay, on each edge you have 2. So you have how many edges in a cube? You see there are 12 edges. So 12 times 2 is equal to 2 faces painted is 12 times 2 is equal to 24, right? 12 times each edge 2 faces, so 12 times 2 is equal to 24. And 3 faces painted is always there are 8 cubes, okay? Sorry, 8 corners, okay? 8 vertices. So each one. So you have totally painted cubes is how many are painted? So 24 plus 24, 48 plus 8, 56. Out of 64, 56 are painted. So the remaining 8, which will be in the middle, in the center, inside, are 0 faces painted. Does this make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Now, see, instead of doing this, we have formulas again to do this. Okay, so I want you to note these formulas, which will be very helpful. Okay, after cutting, total number of cubes is we have already said n times n. If n is the number of number of cubes on each edge, so total number of cubes is n cube. Number of one-sided painted cubes is, this is the formula, 6 times n minus 2 whole square. Okay, 6 times n minus 2. For example, here you see one face painted. He's asking one face painted. Let's use this formula. 6 times n is 4 minus 2 whole square. So that is 6 times 4 minus 2 is 2 square. 6 times 4 is 24. You see, you got 24. So without drawing and all that, you can directly use this formula, 6 times n minus 2 whole square for one side painted. Okay, for two-sided painted, okay, is 12 times n minus 2. 12 times n minus 2 is, see, you have 2 faces painted. Okay, these are cubes. This is drawn here. It is 2 faces painted. Formula is 12 times n minus 2. Let's see here. For 2 faces painted is 12 times 4 minus 2. That is 12 times 2, which is 24. Okay, you got 2 faces painted is 24. Now 3 faces painted, if you see, 3 faces painted is always 8. Remember that there are 8 corners, 8 vertices, so it is always 8. Okay, so you got 8. Now zero face is painted. This is the formula n minus 2 whole cube. Okay. Now this formula will be really useful because see for here if I have to find zero n number of if the question is zero face is painted, I'll have to calculate all these and then only I get zero faces painted. But if you know this formula, you can directly calculate n minus 2 whole cube. In our previous example, it is 4 minus 2 whole cube. It is 2 cube, which is 8, right? So you get the answer. Make sense? Does that make sense, guys? So let me write. Yes.
How did you get 4?
That's the number of. Yeah, that's the number of cubes on each. I'm using this example. I'm using this for example.
Okay.
You have yeah, right. 4 minus 2 whole cube. Okay. So now I want you to use these formulas. Imagine it is a 5 by 5 by cube, 5 cube. Okay. You don't have cube here. It is a 5 by 5 by 5 cube. It is painted with red color all around. Okay. Now I want you to tell me number of cubes, total number of cubes, number of one face painted cubes. I want you to use these formulas, okay? And then number of two face painted cubes, number of three faces painted cubes, and number of zero faces painted cubes. So can you do that, all of you? Take 2 minutes, do that. If you want, I can show you the formulas. The first formula is number of cubes is n cube. Look here, where n is the number of number of cubes on each edge. Okay, and for one side painted it is 6 times n minus 2 whole square. Two side painted it is 12 times n minus 2. 3 times painted it is always 8. 0 is n minus 2 whole cube. Do you want to write this down, guys?
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead. Write this first. Write this. Maybe you don't need to write all the sentences. You can just write total number of cubes is n cube. One side painted this one. Done? Anyone? Are you done?
Yes.
Ananya, good Ananya. Let others also finish. Arav, are you done?
Almost. I'm on number 4.
Done.
Okay. The total number of cubes, how many cubes, guys?
125.
120.
Okay, 125. Number of one face painted. The formula is 6 times n minus 2 whole square. Yes, go ahead. Is it?
It's 54.
6 times n minus 2 whole square. 6 times 5 minus 2, 3 square, 9, 9, 6, 54. Correct. Good. Next, number of two faces painted.
36.
12
36.
times n minus 2. 12 times 3, which is 36. Correct. And this is always 8. And this is n minus 2 whole cube. So it is 5 minus 2, 3 cube. That is 27, right? Right? So these formulas will be helpful, right?
Yeah.
You don't need the diagram and all that. You can directly do the question. Okay. Let's go to the next question. The same model. Okay, a 4-inch cube of wood is cut, is coated. Okay, we have already done this question. Okay, here you go. It's an 8-inch cube of wood with the wood is coated with the solid 8-inch cube of wood is coated with the blue paint on all 6 sides. Then the cube is cut into smaller 1-inch cubes. These new 1-inch cubes will have either 3 blue sides, 2 blue sides, or 1 blue side, or no blue sides. Then how many of each 1-inch blue sides will there be? So how many of them are 3 blue sides? How many are new 1-inch cubes? How many are 3 blue sides? How many are 2 blue sides? How many are 1 blue side? And how many are no blue sides? Can you try that, all of you? Take 2 minutes. Use the formulas.
Done, sir.
Good, Umaira.
Done, sir.
Wonderful.
Done.
Excellent. How many cubes totally, Umaira?
1 second. 512.
Good. It is 8 times 8 times 8, right? 512. Good. Next, number of 3 blue sides is, number of 3 blue sides is,
8, sir.
it's always 8,
Eight.
okay? Number of 2 blue sides is 12 times n minus 2. Am I correct? 12 times n minus 2? That is 12 times 6. 72. Number of 1 blue side painted.
216.
216.
6 times n minus 2 whole square, right? This is the formula, right? Am I correct, guys?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So 6 times 8 minus 2 is 6 square is 36, 36 times 6, 6 times 6, 6 is 38, is 216, right? And 0 face is painted.
216.
216.
216.
N minus 2 whole cube, that is 8 minus 2, 6 cube, 216. Correct. Wonderful. Does it make sense to all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
think these formulas will be helpful?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good. Guys, I want all of you to respond. Please respond. Okay. Now transformations, okay, translations and transformation. You see here, this is 7 units to the right and 6 units down and 3 units down. 3 units down and 5 units to the right. Okay. So that's the transformation. Next, this is rotation. Okay. Rotation by rotation. Reflection is the mirror image. Each is a mirror image of the other. That's reflection. Okay. So these are the 3 transformation: translation, rotation, and reflection. Now let's do some questions. Let's do this question. A cuboid measures 10 centimeters by 9 centimeters by 12 centimeters. A cube has the same volume as cuboid. Find the surface area of the cube. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Go ahead. Surface. Good. Shaila, I'll revise this at the end of the class again. Okay. So please follow from here. At the end of the class, we'll go through those formulas again. Arav, you done? Okay, let's do it together. The cuboid measures 10 centimeters by 9 centimeters by 8 centimeters, 12 centimeters, sorry. And cube has the same volume as a cuboid. So let's find the volume of cuboid. Volume of cuboid. Volume of cuboid is 10 times 9 times 12. Okay, that is 9 2 is 18, 8, 9 1 9, 10, 1080. Right, 1080 centimeter cube. Now, this is the same, this volume of the cube is same as this. So volume of the cube is, you got 1080. So volume of cube is equal to 1080. So now, volume of cube is, see, sir, you're asked to find surface area of cube. What is surface area of cube formula, by the way? Surface area of the cube is L square, right? So you have, let's look here. You have L cube is equal to 1080, right? L cube is equal to 1080. Sorry. Okay, 1080. So L is equal to cube root of 1080. What is cube root of 1080, guys? Can we check, all of you?
It's 10.2. Wait, I got it.
How many sig figs?
10 point?
10.26. Wait. Oh.
It's 10.25.
10.25985568. It's a long number.
Okay, let's see. Cube root of 1080, right? 1080 to the power of 1/3. Oh, sorry. 1080 to the power of 1 divided by 3. 1080, right? And 1082. Oh, sorry, guys.
So, is it not
Yes.
6L cubed is the formula?
What is that?
6L cubed, that's the formula for the volume.
No, it is 10 point, just a minute, 10.26. Okay, let's keep 10 point. Volume of cube is say L cube, right?
No,
Volume
as
of
in the
cube
volume
is-
of cube is 6L cubed, not just L cubed. That's what you put on the PowerPoint.
What is that? I did not get you.
On the PowerPoint for the volume of the cube
Uh-huh.
is did you not put? I thought I saw like 6 in front of there.
That's surface
Oh.
area. That's surface. The volume is L cube. That's
Okay.
what we have to find. Surface area we have to find. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is 10.25, right? 10.26. Okay. So now you've got L. So you're asked to find the surface area of the cube. Surface area is 6L square, right? 6L square. That is 6 times 10.26 square. So can you find that? So let's see. Let's look at it. 10.26 square is equal to so much times 6 is equal to 631.6. Okay. You're asked to give to 3 significant figures 631 centimeter square is your answer. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
This makes sense, guys? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay. Enlarge the triangle by a scale factor of 2. Use this. Okay. That, I mean, we cannot draw this. Let's skip this. Okay. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. Here is a triangular prism. Work out the volume of the prism. Okay. Can you do that? Can you do that, all of you? Can you find the volume of the triangular prism? Good, guys. Yes. Who is that? Sarvesh, can you explain us what is your answer, Sarvesh? Volume of prism.
So I did 12 multiplied by 13 multiplied by 20, and I got 3,120 centimeters cubed.
Okay. What is your answer? Can you repeat that once?
3,120.
3,100. Okay. Yes. Just a quick check. Okay. What is the base here? Triangular prism, right?
Yeah.
You can use Pythagoras to find out.
Okay. You need to
Base
find
is
the.
5.
Okay. Base is 5, right?
Yeah, but you can also use
Yeah.
like
So base, area of triangle is half times base times height. So that is, 30, right? Half times, look here, base is 5 times height is 12. I'm finding the area of the base first. The area, volume of any prism is area of base times height. So that is 6, 5, 6, 30. 30 times height, this is the height. Height is 20, 30 times 20, which is 600 centimeter cube. Make sense?
Yeah.
Sarvesh, make sense, Sarvesh?
so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
So-
go ahead.
I have a question.
Mhm.
To find the angle that to find that base as in 5, Can't you do also Pythagoras? Am I right in saying that?
Yes, I did Pythagoras here. But
Okay.
I mean, I did a direct step here. 13 square minus 12 square. 13
You can
square
use
is
that,
1.
right?
Yes, you have to use that. You can't find this 5
Okay.
otherwise. How do you know this 5? I did
Yeah,
use
that's what.
Pythagoras. Yeah.
Okay.
It is 169 minus 144 is 25. Square root of 25 is 5. Right? So
Okay.
that's how I got 5 here.
Okay.
Yeah, so good question. Now, let's go to the next question, guys. Okay, here you go. Shown is a side of a cube with side length of 6 centimeters. M is a point at the center of EFGH. Okay, M is a point at the center of EFGH. Just a minute. Okay, EFGH at the center EFGH. Okay, M is a point here. Find the angle DMB. Find the angle DMB. This angle. Okay. Give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Side length of 6 centimeters. Any idea, guys? Any idea?
We can. That is a triangle, is it not?
What is that?
You can draw the triangle.
Yes, you can. Okay, this is a
So
triangle.
if you draw a triangle there, and you have, I mean, you can. Yeah, that's a triangle. So if
Yes.
you have 6, and it's a cube,
Okay.
isn't it?
Okay.
So
Yes.
the line DA is also gonna be 6, right? Will it not?
Yes, it is 6.
Yes. So 36 plus 36 is 72, and then the square root of 72 will be the line of DB. Will it not? And then since M is at the center of the square, if you draw a line down, you can do square root 72 divided by 2, which is going to be just what's the word? If you draw a line from M down, you can have 2 right angle triangles, I think. Yeah. And so then I don't know how to find will the height from the center to the top be the same as the length from BF? So will it also be 6, right? So from M down is 6, right? That line, yeah.
You're asked to
Yes,
find this angle. You're asked to find this angle.
Yeah. So would you? Well, yeah, but would you say that from the center M down is that 6? The length is 6, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So then,
go ahead.
sorry. So if this is 6, and that is root 72 divided by 2, I don't know what. Let me use my calculator. I think that's 8.5 to 1 decimal place. So then, if you have that, you can find DM and then use SOHCAHTOA to find that angle, and then just times it by that angle by 2, and then you get the angle of DMB.
Any other I mean, check what is the angle. I mean, check what is the angle you're getting.
Okay. I'm gonna check now. So.
Ramana, you hear Ramana?
I'm getting it. I'm just doing it now to find. So So I think we can use so we can use I don't know if you can because I have all the sides of all of this, so we can either use
Cosine rule.
we can use sine rule. So we can do sine A.
You don't know angles, right? You only know sides. You know 3 sides, right?
Yes.
You should be using cosine rule.
Cosine. So we do A. We're looking for this angle. So will that be A then? Oh.
Okay, let's come back to this question, guys. Let's skip this. Let's come back to this question because we'll be spending a lot of time on this question.
Okay. So.
Yes, we'll come back to that. Okay, you know this. You know about statistics, right? Pie charts. When you know how to do questions on pie chart, and then you have bar charts. These are bar charts, line graphs. These are line graphs, and then you have tally marks, pictographs, and then mean. For example, how to find mean. Mean is average, you know that, right? Mean in GCSE you'll be given frequency also. So mean would be, if you know, just mean is sum of all numbers by number of all total number of that. But you will also should know this sigma fx by sigma f. This is the formula to find. For example, you are given a frequency, okay? Then you will find fx and then sigma fx divided by sigma f. That will be the formula to find the mean. Okay, you know sigma, right? All of you. For example, you have frequency. For example, 0 to 10. The frequency, the 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and all that classes, 30 to 40, and so on. And then you have frequencies 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you find mid values. Okay, 5, 15, 25, 35. And then you find fx. Okay, 5 times 5 is 25. 4 times 15 is 60. 3 times 25 is 75. 35 to 70. Now sigma fx is, you will add all this. This is fx. Okay, this is f, and this is x. So sigma fx is add all this. 25 plus 60 is 85. 90, 160, 160 plus 70 is 230. 230 divided by the total 5, 9 plus 3, 12, 14. So 230 divided by 14 will give you mean. Did you do questions like this, guys? All of you? Umaira? Normally,
Yes,
you know the mean. You know the mean, okay? Mean is sum of all the entries divided by total number of entries. That's the mean. But when you're given frequency, this is how you calculate the mean, okay? Maybe we'll check if we have such questions. Median, understand this. Most of the students know median is a middle term, but they forget to arrange the data in increasing or decreasing order. So unless you arrange the data in increasing or decreasing order, you're not going to get a middle term. Okay, understand that. Unless you arrange the data in the increasing or decreasing order, your middle term is not the median. The median is only when you arrange the data in increasing or decreasing order. That's when the middle term will be median. For example, if the number of entries is even, okay, if you have 2 middle numbers, then you will find the average of those 2 middle numbers. For example, here, you have 4, 9, 7, 5. Okay, first you arrange the data in increasing order, 4, 5, 7, 9. So you have 2 middle terms, you see 5 and 7. So you will find the average of these. 5 plus 7 divided by 2, 12 divided by 2 is 6. So the median is 6, understand that. Okay, so now what is the median here, guys? Hello?
5.
5, yes. Yes, Ananya, are you here, Ananya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, good. Daniel, are you here? Yeah. Please answer, guys. Please answer. Otherwise, it will be one-way talk. Okay. Now, mode is the most common or frequent value. Understand that mode is the most common or frequent value or item of the set. How to find? I mean, you know that. Okay, the most repeated value. Range is the maximum and minimum difference between the maximum and the minimum value of the set is the range. Okay. Now, here you go. There are 39 t-shirts in a bag. 10 of the t-shirts. Okay, this is to do with probability. 10 of the t-shirts are blue, 12 of the t-shirts. Okay, I want you to do this, all of you. There are 39 t-shirts in a bag. 10 of the t-shirts are blue, 12 are red, and the rest are white. One of the t-shirt is taken at the random. Find the probability of the t-shirt is white. Work out the probability the t-shirt is not red. Understand that? That's the keyword is not here. Okay, not red. And then Tom picks up a t-shirt, records it, color, and puts it back in the bag. He does this experiment 195 times. How many times can Tom expect the t-shirt to be blue? So please take 2 minutes, read the question, and try to answer this. I'll ask one of you. Don't give the answer. Can you explain us?
Sure. So
Go ahead.
for the first question,
I want you to explain as if you are explaining to your student. Okay.
okay, yeah. So
Go ahead.
find the probability that the t-shirt is white. So in total there are 39 t-shirts in the bag, and 10 are blue and 12 are red. So the number of t-shirts that are not white are 22. So 39 minus 22 will be white. So 17 will be white. So the probability that the t-shirt is white is 17 out of 39.
Wonderful. Good. What is the probability that the t-shirt is not red?
So 17 are white and 10 are blue. So 27 are not red. So 39 minus 20, 27 are not red. So that would be 9 out of 13, since it's simplified.
27 out of 39, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you simplified it 9 3 is 27. Okay. 3 9s 27 and 3 13s. Okay. Good. See, there is also
So for this question, 39 goes into 195 5 times. So that means that if in 39 t-shirts, 10 are blue. So 10 times 5 would be 50. So 50.
Wonderful. Okay. So that's the answer for that. Okay. Yeah.
I had like a different method for C.
For C, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically I did 10 over 39 because the probability of getting a blue t-shirt is 10 over 39, and then I multiplied it by 195 because he's doing the experiment 195 times, and I got 50.
Yes, correct. Wonderful. Correct. Good, guys. And you need to understand, you need to also know this formula, P of not something, okay? Not red or not blue or whatever it is 1 minus P of happening, P of red. Okay, for example, here, he's asking you to find P of not red, right? So that is 1 minus P of red is 12, okay? 12 over 39. 1 minus 12 over 39, it is 39 minus 12. So that is 27 over 39. So P of any event not happening, okay? You write like this, P of not E, okay, is equal to 1 minus P of E. Okay? Understand this. Remember this formula. P of not anything is 1 minus, because sum of all probabilities is 1. So P of any event happening plus P of event not happening is always 1. So P of event not happening is 1 minus P of event happening. Does it make sense? Shall we go to the next question, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good, Ananya. Let's go to the next question. Harry throws a coin 4 times. Okay, he throws coin 4 times. The outcome of each throw is either head or tails. Write down all possible outcomes for the four throws. What is the probability of getting all heads? Can you do that, all of you? And we'll ask Shoaib to explain us this. Shoaib, are you here, Shoaib? Shoaib?
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
Good, Shoaib.
A would be heads or tails. Can you?
Just finish it and then we'll ask you.
Okay. Well, yeah. So 7A would be heads or tails.
Possible outcomes of 4 throws is, like, look here, there are 4 throws. So the possible outcomes can be like this: head, head, head. In all 4 throws, you get head. And then you have 3 heads and 1 tail. And then 2 head, 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 tail, head. And then head, tail, head, head. And then tail, head, 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 head. And then tail, head, head, tail, tail. And then, guys, come on, head, tail, head, tail. And then tail, head, head, tail. And then you have head, tail, tail, head. What else, guys? What am I missing? Go ahead, please help me. Tail, head, tail, head. Tail, tail, head, head. Come on, Shoaib, go ahead. Head, tail, 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 tail. And then you have tail, head, tail, head.
Tail, tail, head, head.
Arya, go ahead, Arya. Okay.
Tail, tail, head, head.
Yes, I think this is it. Okay, it is 60. You'll have 16 outcomes basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You'll have 16 outcomes. Shoaib, make sense, Shoaib?
Yeah, and then for the second question, I just got 50%.
What is your answer?
50%.
Right. What is the probability of getting all heads? There is only one, right? All heads is only
1 over 16.
Yes, it is.
Oh, in this, this question. Oh, yeah.
Yes. All heads is 1 over 16. Good. Wonderful. Shall we go to the next question, guys? Ria, Oliver, can you go to the next question? Oliver, can you stop that? What do you call your background? What do you call that? Okay. Let's go to the next question. Good, Oliver. Thank you. Next question, guys. There are only chocolate cupcakes, mango cake cupcakes, and coconut cupcakes. Oh, wow. Only chocolate cupcakes, mango cupcakes, coconut cupcakes in a box. The table shows the probability of taking a random a mango cupcake, okay? Mango cupcake from the box. The number of coconut cupcakes in the box is twice the number of chocolate cupcakes. Complete the table. There are 8 mango cupcakes in the box. Work out the total number of cupcakes in the box. Go ahead, guys. One of you should explain. I'll ask one of you. Yes.
Done.
Good, Arya.
I'm done.
Answer.
Great. Adya, you hear Adya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain us, Adya?
So the probability of coconut would be 0.4 and chocolate would be 0.2.
How did you get to that? No. Just a minute. I want you to explain as if you're explaining to your students.
1 minus 0.4 is 0.6. And then if we say coconut is 2x and chocolate is x, then 3x equals 0.6. So then x equals 0.6 over 3, which is 0.2. So then 2x equals 0.4, which is coconut, and chocolate equals 0.2.
Makes sense, guys? Did you understand? See, the total probability is 1. So 1 minus 0.4 is 0.6. So the probabilities of these two should be summed up to 0.6. And he says the number of coconut cupcakes is twice the number of chocolate cupcakes. So if you solve that, you get 0.4 and 0.2. Okay, good. Next, there are 8 mangoes in the cup.
Can I solve B?
What is that?
Can I solve B?
Go ahead.
Okay, so if 0.4 is also known as 40%, so if the 40%, if 40% is 8, then if you divide, let's say 40% by 2, we get 20%, which will also be 4. So if you want to find out the total number of cupcakes in the thing, and the cupcakes is 0.2, that would be just, so the 100% is 20, and if you minus 8 from 20, we get 12.
No, he's asking total number of cupcakes. That's all.
Yeah. So if you minus 20 by
No, the
8,
total number of cupcakes is 20, right?
total number of no, because it can't be, because if that's 8, as in there's 8 mangoes, but then that's 40% of how many stuff are there in total. So if 20 is the number of stuff, like number of mango, coconut, and chocolates, that's the number of the entire thing. But if we minus 20 from 8, we can get 12. And since it's 0.2, 0.2, we will say that what's it called? That's each so that there can only be 6 and 6, with each one to be 12, 0.2 and 0.2. So then the number of cupcakes will be 6. Because it's also 0.2. Cupcakes is 0. Is cupcakes
all these are
0.4?
Cupcakes adds up to what?
Yeah, all of them are cupcakes.
Wait.
Chocolate cupcakes, mango cupcakes, and coconut cupcakes.
Oh, okay, then 20 then. Okay then. Sorry.
Yeah, that's 20.
Sorry, I thought they were different. Sorry.
No. It's, all of them are cupcakes. Don't worry. Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
sorry.
Makes sense, right, guys?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Next question. A box contains 6 violet pens and 8 black pens. Okay. One pen is taken at random and its color is noted before being replaced. Understand the key word here is replaced. Okay. The second pen is then taken. The second pen is then taken, and then find the probability that both the pens are of the same color. Next, 2 pens are taken at random without replacement. Find the probability of that both pens are of the same color. So try that, all of you. I'll ask one of you. Rahul, are you here?
Sir, I'm here. Sorry I was late because I had an English lesson which finished 5 minutes ago.
No issue. No worries. Okay, no problem, Matira. I just wanted to make sure you're here in the class. Don't worry. Yes, go ahead. Who is going to explain us this? Can someone volunteer?
I'll volunteer, sir.
Go ahead, Rahul.
So basically, so for part A, you know the violet, it's going to be 6 out of 14. And black pens will be 8 out of 14. So you draw a probability like tree diagram.
Mhm.
So you're going to draw the tree diagram. One's going to be for violet and one's going to be for black. So the violet will be 6 out of 14 and the black will be 8 out of 14. Then on the violet section, you're going to draw another branch, which will be 6 out of 14 and 8 out of 14. And then for the black branch, you'd have 6 out of 14 and 8 out of 14. Since it's asking that both pens are the same color, you're going to do 6 over 14 times 6 out of 14, which is 36 out of 196. And then for the black one, you're going to do 8 times 8, which will be 64 over 196. So you're going to do 64 over 196 plus 36 over 196, which will be 100 out of 196.
100 over 196. Can you simplify that?
Yeah, you can simplify that. You can divide that by 2, so that will be 50 over 50 over 98. And you can simplify again, which will be 25 over 49, and that's it.
Okay, good. Guys, can you explain us clearly again? This is correct, Rahul. Can you explain us clearly again so that others will understand?
So for the violet, it's going to be 6 out of 14 because there are 14 pens altogether.
Mm-hmm.
And for the black pens, it will be 8 out of 14.
Mm-hmm.
So then, because we know it's probability, you'd want to use a tree diagram to break out those separate branches. So with the violet, so you're going to draw a tree branch, and then you're going to have a second set of violet and a black, which would still be 6 out of 14 and 8 out of 14. And you do it similar for the one in black, another tree branch, which would also say 6 out of 14 and 8 out of 14. And then so you know they're asking us for the same color. So you look at violet, and on that one, and then you look at black. So you wouldn't want to look at the violet black or black violet because it's asking us the probability that both the pens are the same colors. So you'd multiply the first probability 6 out of 14 times by 6 out of, so it should be 6 out of 14, not 8 out of 14 because it's the same color. So which will be 36 out of 196 plus 8 out of 14 times 8 out of 14, which would be the 36 plus 64 over 9, all over 96, which is going to be 100 over 196. And then you can simplify that by the 50 out of 98 and then 25 out of 49. So yeah.
Yes, good. Wonderful. Next, 2 pens are taken at a rate random without replacement. Find the probability that both pens are the same color. Can someone else other than Rahul, can someone else explain this?
I can.
Anyone else? Yeah, go ahead.
So 6 out of 14, but so Rahul's what do you call it? Tree diagram is very, 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 very good. But this time around, instead of it being 6 out of 14 and 8 out of 14, it's going to change to, because 1 is being taken without replacements, 14, the denominator will minus 1 to become 13. So 6 out of 13 plus 8 out of, yeah. Because what is happening is basically you're getting no replacement. And so then, because there's no replacement, you can never have the same amount of pens you started with at the end because you're taking 1 out. So it becomes 36 over, I think that's 140, that's
182.
Yeah, we are 182, and then same over there, 64 over 182, then 100, and then you can simplify that to find, I think
50 over 91, right?
Yeah.
So I realized something. You know, when he said 6 out of 13, shouldn't it be 5 out of 13? Because we know the probability for the 5 out of 13, 8 out of 13, the probability would add up to 1, and for the 8, it should be 7 out of 13. So therefore, it should be 30 over 182 plus 56 over 182, which should be 86 over 182. And to simplify that, that would be 43 out of 91.
Yes. You understand that, Ayobir? Since you are...
I'm so sorry, yes, I didn't do that,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah. So good. Wonderful, Rahul. Good, Rahul. Good, Ayobir. Yeah. So you see that why it is 6 over 14 and times 5 over 13? Did you understand? Because you're not replacing it, okay? So you have taken 1, that first time it is 6 over 14, and second time you're picking 1 from 13, 5 over 13, okay? And then 8 over 14, and then you're not replacing it, so 7 over 13. So that is 6 by 30 over 182, 8 7 56 over 182, so that is 86 over 182, which can be simplified as 43 over 91. Right? Good. Excellent, guys. Wonderful. Let's go to the next question. You can have three diagram. Okay, let me zoom it in a bit so that you can see the question. Can you see that? Each Ishal has a square bag and a rectangular bag. Okay, there are 5 pink t-shirts and 2 yellow t-shirts in a square bag. Okay, and there are 5 pink t-shirts and 2 yellow t-shirts in a square bag, and 6 pink t-shirts and 3 yellow t-shirts in a rectangular bag. So Ishal takes a random one t-shirt out of each bag, complete the probability rate diagram, and work out the probability that the t-shirt Ishal takes have at least 1 yellow. Go ahead, try that. I'll ask one of you. Arav, maybe you should explain this. Arav, are you here, Arav? Umaira, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Umaira?
I just did, so for the square bag, for the pink, 5 out of 7, and for the yellow, 6 out of 9. No, sorry, 2 out of 7, 2 out of 7.
Okay.
And then for the rectangular bag, for the pink, 6 out of 9, and for the yellow, 3 out of 9. And then for the pink again, it was the same.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Does this make sense, guys? Others? Ananya, does it make sense? Harshit?
Yes, sir.
Harshit, does it make sense? With Daniel, does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Nasha? Wonderful. Nashan, does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Good, Nashan. Wonderful. Good, Arav. Good. Now, work out the probability that the T-shirt Ishal takes have at least one yellow. Have at least one yellow. That's the key word here. At least one yellow.
So,
Yes, go ahead, Arav.
Yeah. So would you have to do 1 minus 3/7 times 6/9?
1 minus. What is that? 1 minus?
And 3/7 times 6/9, which is 18/63.
3/7 minus.
Sorry, not 7/2. Yeah, I think he's. Let me see.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's not. Go ahead. Once again, can you repeat? I'm sorry, Arav. Somehow I'm missing it.
So,
1
So you have to subtract the pink and pink combination. So it's 3/7 multiplied by. Sorry. Is it no? 3/7. Is it multiplied by 6/9? I'm not sure.
What do you others think? Yes, anyone else?
So, are you sure it's 3/7? Because it's.
No, I'm not sure. This is Venn. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry, it's 5/7. It says 5. Sorry, yeah, it says 5. It says sorry.
Yeah.
What is it? 1 minus?
5/7 times 6/9. Yeah, sorry, it looks like a 3.
6/9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is equal to 1 minus 30/63, right? So that is 63 minus 30 is how much?
That's 33/63.
33/63, which can be simplified, right? It is.
Yeah, that's 11/21.
21. Good. Why did you do that? 1 minus 5/7 times 6/9. Can you explain us?
Yeah, it's because that's the only combination that does not have yellow in it, and the question is at least one yellow. So instead of multiplying all the combinations with the yellow together, you can just multiply the one combination which doesn't have yellow.
Wonderful. Good. Makes sense, guys. Others, Sumi, doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's go to the next question, guys. Okay, 60 students attended an outdoor activity day. Okay, 45 took part in cycling, 25 took part in swimming, 5 did neither activity, did not do anything. One of the students who cycled is chosen at random. Find the probability that student also swam. Nashan, can you Oliver, can you try this? Oliver or Ria? Ria, can you try this? Are you here, Ria? Oliver?
I'll finish so anyways.
Rahul, forget Rahul. Okay, Arya. Yes, Rahul, what's your answer? Hello?
You've asked me, sir, right? Okay.
Yes.
So basically, you're going to draw a Venn diagram.
Okay.
So when you know 5 did neither activity, so you're going to do 60 take away 5. So we know 55 people as a whole did the activities. So you realize that. So you realize that 25 people took part in swimming. So therefore, that would be 30 people would go in the swimming section, and 45 took part in cycling. So so 10 would go to the cycling section. So then, so 30 would go in the swimming section. So as you know, 55 people took part. So you're going to do 55 take away 10 plus 30, which is 15. So it says one of the students who cycled is chosen at random. The probability that they also swam. So you're going to look at the middle section because it's asking those who did cycling and swimming. So that would be 15 out of 60, which would be a quarter.
Is it correct, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Same
So
answer.
I don't understand.
Umaira, you don't understand that? Good. See, 60
I
students
don't understand
attended.
the part where he did 10 and 30. Like, where did he get
Yeah,
that from?
Rahul, how did you get 10 and 30, Rahul?
So because we knew 55 students did the activity, so 45 took part in cycling. So you do 55 take away 45 to get the 10 because you can't have 45 go into cycling, otherwise that would be an error. And then for the 30, you'd have to do 55 participants take away 25 of swimming. So that gets us to 30.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Find the probability that this student also swam. Swimming is for 45, right, Rahul? See, the swimming area is 45, right?
Yeah.
Why did you put 60 here?
Oh, 15 out of 55.
15 or 45, right?
One third, sorry, sir.
Yes, it should be 1/3. It's not 1/4. Understand that. See, the probability that this student also swam. So 30 plus 15 is 45. 15 over 45, right?
Sorry about that, sir.
Yeah, good. 1/3 is the answer. Correct. Let's go to the next question. Okay, here you go. Whatever sigma is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 15. A is multiples of 5. B is even numbers. Complete the Venn diagram. Write down the elements of the set A. Intersection. What is this? What is this? A dash union B. Basically, it should be like this: A dash union B. You know what is dash, right? Okay, let's complete this. First, complete the Venn diagram for this information. Venn diagram, A is multiples of 5. So you have this is A and this is B. Multiples of 5 is let's get first common numbers, okay? Let's first write common numbers. See, 10 is a common number and it's an even number. And then you have, yes, 10 here. So multiples of 5 are 5 and 15. And even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is already written, 12, 14. Right? Now we are asked to write the set, write the set that is A dash. A dash is nothing but, the A dash is U minus A. Okay? So the overall, this thing minus this thing. Okay? So you need to remove this. Okay? 5 and 15. And then union B. So you will get basically 2, 1, not 1. Okay, there's no 1. So 2, 4, 6. Okay, you get 1. A dash union B. Okay, mu minus A. So the whole mu minus A. So you write this minus mu. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Did you ever do A dash and all that, guys? Ananya and all?
We call it a complement.
Yes, you call it complement. So what is A complement basically?
It's everything that's not A.
Okay, everything that's not A, right? So basically A complement union B. So what would you get there? What is first of all A complement? Let's write A complement here. Okay, let's write A complement. A complement is everything except A, right? So you will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? 15, you won't write 15. Union B. B is you have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14. So basically, you will get all these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So basically, union means you'll write all the elements. So A complement union B, you first find A complement and then B, and then combine both the sets, you get A complement union B. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Wonderful. Good. Next question. Jacob is a manager of a bakery shop. He samples 40 of his customers and asks them about the one type of cake they would buy next. The table shows his result. Jacob makes 200 cakes with a number of each type based on his survey results. Jacob makes 200 cakes with a number of each type based on his survey results. How many strawberry cakes should he make? So for 40, this is how much he got. Okay, you understand? For 40, he got 10. Okay, for out of 40 customers, 10 customers wanted him to make strawberry cakes. Okay, now he's doing it for 200 customers. So how many strawberry cakes should he make? That's very
So would
simple.
it be 50?
Yes, 40 times 5 is 50, right? Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Now, how many strawberry cakes should he make? He should make 50 strawberry cakes. Okay. Now, write down any assumption that you make in this sample. The assumption is that it is the sample. Okay. This sample or result. This is an actual data. That's what we assumed. Okay. We assume that this is an actual data. So write down any assumption. The assumption is that we assume that this sample is the actual data. It is not a hypothetical research or something. It is an actual data that he actually went to 40 customers and he found them. Okay. So we assume that. Okay. It's not an hypothetical data. Okay. Next question. There are 15 boys and 25 girls in a class. The class has a test. The mean mark for all the class is 70. The mean mark for the boys is 80. Work out the mean mark for the girls. Can you do that, all of you? I'll ask one of the girls. Work out the mean.
Finished, sir, and I got the answer of 64.
Good. Let me check.
Yeah, I've got 60.
Who is that? Who got 64? Else?
Adya.
Adya.
I also got
Good.
64, sir.
Ananya. Good. Adya, go ahead, Adya. Okay. Maybe yes. Adya, yes. Ananya, yes. Go ahead. One of you.
So because for all the class, there's 15 plus 25 children, which is 40 children, and the mean is 70. So the total marks were 70 times 40, which is 2,800. And then there are 15 boys, and the mean is 80. So the total mark for the boys is 15 times 80, which is 1,200. And then, so the total marks for the girls would be 2,800 minus 1,200, which is 1,600. And then the mean for the girls would be 1,600 over 25, which is 64.
Good. Excellent. Wonderful. Guys, do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree with her, sir.
Yes.
Agree.
Wonderful. Good, good.
I agree with her, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. Guys, just a minute, okay? Let me just I'll stop share and share it back with you, okay? Just give me a moment. I just want you to just take you to this, Pi Academy website. We have a GCSE, this thing here, you see here. First of all, before we go there, see, let's look at this, okay? In day one, I want you to look at these topics we have done, okay? I already told you this is a sort of a booster course of kind of thing where we are not getting into details of each topic. In day one, we did number system, factors and multiples, prime factorization, surds. Surds is one very important topic, indices. And I said algebra, I already repeatedly told you, algebra, simultaneous equations. These are very important topics. And then day two, we did an advanced algebra, and we also did ratios and proportions and equations of line. Day three, we did functions, composite functions, inverse of a function. I hope you remember. We went into details. We did a lot of functions, and then we came to trigonometry. Okay, this is one very important topic. I suggest you, if you are not thorough with this topic, go ahead and work on this topic. It's really important. In day 4, the other day, we did angles, polygons, circle geometry, congruent shapes, area and perimeter. We could not go to laws of vectors, okay, because we did not have time. And in today's class, you see, we started with, especially, yes, one of you asked about formula. I'll do that. We did probability, and we just touched a little bit about the statistics, and we did 3D shapes. Okay, so I want you to really get into details of these topics, work on these topics, and see if you have here on a Pi Academy website. See, you have GCSE maths past papers. There are a lot of past papers with solutions. So you can take this. You can have a look at these past papers, but they're separated according to year wise. They're separated, and different boards. Okay, separated based on boards. I hope you're all able to see that. Okay, separated based on boards, different boards, OCR and all that. Edexcel, AQA, OCR. So many papers. You have a lot of papers. And then you also have a topic wise. Okay, let me show you. Okay, you have 11 plus math topic. Sorry, not 11 plus GCSE. Okay, yeah, GCSE maths topic wise. You have also topic wise mathematics questions. You have more than 5,000 questions here. It is, it's really, the questions are, see, you have all the topics here. See, for example, in fractions, you have 168 questions. Mixed numbers, you have 26 questions. Operations with fractions, like for example, repeated percentage, you have questions here. Loss of indices, you have questions. And then algebra. Okay, see, algebraic expressions, you have 181 questions. Quadratic equations, quadratic formula, completing the square, you have all these questions. And then, for example, ratios and proportions, you have geometry and measures, all these questions, statistics, probability, you have questions separated topic wise. So this will be a sort of good practice for you. You can do that even you have English and biology past papers and revision courses also. So please go through the website, guys. Please go through the website once. See what you can do, and also we also have a one-to-one tutoring that is happening. GCSE students one-to-one tutoring that is happening. So if you are interested in specific topic, if you want to work on any specific topic, you can get back to the team for specific topic one-to-one coaching. Okay, one-to-one it happens weekly once or twice. You can get into details. You can talk to the team regarding that. That is also very helpful. Okay, so we are closing it. We're almost done. We're closing it. But I would suggest you work on each of these topics. This is just a brush up of each of the topics, but I want you to work on each of the topics, especially I said algebra and trigonometry. Pay more attention to those topics. I mean, I'm not saying other topics are not important. Others are also equally important, but algebra and probability, trigonometry, sorry, algebra and trigonometry is something where you can really work on. Okay, and regarding these formulas, someone asked these formulas. See, when you have, just for them, when you have a cube like this, if you want to find the number of one-sided painted cubes, okay, the total number of cubes is n cube. Remember that one-sided painted cube is 6 times n minus 2 whole square. That's the formula for one-sided paint. If you painted cubes, for two-sided painted, if it is two-sided painted is 12 times n minus 2, and three-sided painted is always 8. Remember that. And zero-sided, no side painted is n minus 2 whole cube. Okay, so that's the form. These are the formulas. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed these 5 days classes. We are done with these 5 days classes. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any suggestions?
So I was wondering, are you going to do these sessions in the Easter holidays before the GCSEs?
Yes, I think so. Maybe it would be better if you can get to the team, Pi Academy team, and ask them for details. But
Okay.
yes, there will be courses. That's what I know. Yes.
Sir, can I please have the answer for that question?
Oh yeah. What is that question? What is that? Let's okay. Let me. Oh, it's. I think it is. Just give me a moment. Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed it. I think it is the one. It is 70. I think it is 70.52.
I got that.
I got. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm
Wonderful.
very happy.
Yeah. Wonderful. Good.
I got the same.
Wonderful. 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 Good. Excellent. Yes. Any other questions, sir? Any other questions? Any other suggestions? Questions? Go to the website once. Okay. There are a lot of resources. Again, I'm saying there are a lot of resources. I just showed you two aspects. I just showed you past papers and topic wise. There are other things that are happening. So click on the website, go to the website, check, keep yourself updated. There are, I mean, it's a free course. There are courses coming up, so you can enroll for those courses as well. Okay. Good then. See you sometime. Okay. God bless you all. Have a nice afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
sir.
much.
Really helped me a lot.
Studying.
It was very
Really
helpful.
helped me.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
helped me a lot, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Rahul. Bye. Linda. Bye. And Umaira. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Rahul.
Bye,
Arya.
sir.
Ria. Sarvesh.
So,
Yes. Bye. Bye. Bye.
sir, can you go on slide 33, please?
What is that slide?
33.
33. Just a minute. Okay. Slide 33. Okay.
You know where it says what assumption? Could you say that you assume that the data is representative?
No, I mean, the data is, I mean, we assume that he actually did the research in a real life scenario. Maybe it's an actual, we are assuming that he actually did the research. Okay. It is not a speculative research or something. That's what we are assuming. That's why we are saying 40, if 40, we are saying here, if 40 students, I mean, if 40 are taking 10 strawberry, that's why we are calculating for 200, it would be 50. But if it is a speculative research, we can't do that, right?
Yeah.
We assume
Okay.
that.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful. See you. Bye. Bye.